Hello and welcome to our MMR restream. We have Ink versus Shanann Brad today, and our commentators are Sky Goro and Sky Goro and Alexander Harold. How are you both doing, Alex and Sky?
I am doing fantastic, Blue. Thank you for asking.
Been doing well. Been on a roll with RSL at least.
All right. Well, we have got a matchup for you today. We have Ink versus Shannon Bread. The winner of which will be facing STG Sean. And yeah, this is an exciting matchup. We got two people who are very good runners. Ink has been practicing with the other section.
Yeah, because I know he was grinding a lot of OTR as well.
He has the same mindset with MMR.
He has expressed interest in TP at one point.
I expressed interest in TP. Just waiting on the GameCube controller.
Oh, that is absolutely fair.
Alright, it looks like we're getting started. Just need a minute for
I called
cropping.
it.
Yeah, it is a deck you start. Cafe doesn't have anything. 50 rupees. Hit the owl statue. Deku opener should be interesting.
Wait.
Oh, that's
light
lights.
arrows on his neck.
Oh, never mind. I said they had nothing, and I was incorrect.
He has light arrows around his neck. So we'll be looking for that letter to Cafe.
Looks like Ink is going to forego res mix-up.
Yeah, it looks like he's
Shan's
going to be doing day 3 ranch, day 3 rush here.
Yeah.
Which will get him a lot of Sphere Zero hints, so it is not bad.
No. So,
whereas Shan is doing the classic observatory opener.
Yeah. Since these are blitz settings, it does pay to be aggressive sometimes. So, but also you want to focus on your Sphere Zeros a lot. So, hopefully res mix-up isn't anything. More than likely it isn't. But oh, that's a bomb bag.
Oh yeah, that is definitely very helpful. Even if it doesn't logically do a whole lot, just having it for long jumps and recoil flips is just enough.
Alright, nothing on Madame Aroma. Alright. So Sham will pick up that bomb bag. Oh, we did have a large test ECT. So
yep.
Checking into that. East Clock Town is WAP. That is a bottle.
Oh, that's a frightening possibility that we could have a bottle WAP.
Yeah, and that's easy, Chateau. That's super easy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially since chances are good you're going to be required to get Zora Mask anyway, because it has a lot of checks locked behind it.
Yep.
He was deciding on whether he wanted to get some sticks, but you decided against it.
Yep.
Especially like when you can just get one.
East
There's
Clocktown, Way of the Hero, blue. Bottle.
so far, yeah,
Possibly.
we've seen a bottle.
So, unfortunately, might not be a good day to skip mini games today. Though that bottle could possibly be the Wath you still want a full clear.
Yeah. It's a
That's a
Kamaro mask
that's
on
good
Sword
placement.
School. And there was a hint that I did not quite see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a sword on Bank 1, so convenient for extra DPS, but not much else.
Yep. Alright, so Ink's gonna be pushing south here, which is a good play. Boat archery's
Bolt
dead.
Archery, it was a milk bottle, so yeah. That is definitely bottle locked, more than likely.
I did not see what was on bomb bag. Actually, with the bottle and Deku, you can get palace access like right now. So,
Yeah, makes sense to do this.
also for those that don't know, this chest that Shan is about to check is a part of East Clocktown. So if you're just
Yep.
starting, try to remember that.
It'll suck though having to do the swim of shame since you can't soar out of this spot specifically.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the bombers block Ocarina Magic for some odd reason.
I
Alright, what do
can
we
see
got?
this being like another transformation mask. Or it's a wallet. Well, there's
Nothing.
Bank 2 on the table, and there's that
Yep.
scrub.
So, bottle, possibly
That's a
wallet
mirror
wash.
shield.
That is a mirror shield. Would rather have a Walther or a Walth.
Or a Wathlet.
A Wathlet. Rush Bank 2. I would say Rush Deku Palace here, which I thought Ink was gonna do.
I'd wait until day 2 to rush it. Because then you could get the day 2 grotto and the
Yep.
hints associated with it. We're about to see what Ink missed out on.
Odds are it's nothing, but it could be something.
Yeah.
Waiting is unfortunate.
Yep. And there comes the classic, can you count to 19? Oh,
That
it's
is
a couple's
couple.
mask! Oh my
That
god,
is.
that's another one for the Wath pool!
Yeah.
And there's
So,
nothing on, there's a piece of heart on the postman's face, so we don't need that.
no.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
Okay.
Could you imagine
We
if
just.
there was like a bunny hood in East Clocktown?
Yeah. The Bunny Hood Wath for Gibdo.
Alright, well, we're about to see if that the couple's mask was anything of value. And, oh
We'll never
no,
know.
another
We're still waiting.
chain!
We're
We're still
still waiting.
waiting!
Leave it up to Blue Roses to possibly roll a chain.
All right. Well, we're seeing what the Kamaro mask leads to on Ink's side. And piece of heart. Unfortunate.
Alright, Shan. About to get a possible waffle.
Yeah. Wait. He just drank it. You can sell that for more money.
Yeah, you can. Interesting call. Yeah, it's the perfect time for it to deposit and then sell. I mean, it is accessible, but yeah.
Yeah, but like you're not really using it cycle 1 unless you get super early magic.
Yeah.
And most of the time you typically don't even need to use it anyway.
One day we will get a foolish hint, I believe.
To be fair, we haven't gone through many of those big hint dense locations yet. No, but like 99 is still pretty handy. It's better than 0 still. Captain's hat!
Okay.
Oh gosh.
That's good for ink. But with our graveyard hints, we'll definitely see.
You might see it, yeah.
Alright, turn-ins.
And then the
Shan will get a
question
heart
comes
piece here.
down to, do you want to go into graveyard without a bomb bag? Like, I could see Shan actually doing graveyard after, rescuing Granny.
Yeah. Oh, there's magic.
Oh my god. Magic.
That's French vanilla. That's French vanilla.
It is. It is. Because the human fairy is the great fairy mask.
That's right. Alright, we're doing Dodongos. We're not doing Dodongos? Okay, we're doing Dodongos.
It's just the camera could be a bit finicky.
Yeah, it can be. Alright, you can break your stick right here on the wall. Perfect. Well done by Ink.
Yep. Because the stick has equivalent damage to the razor sword.
Yep.
And pretty close to the same range, too, actually.
Ocean Spider House chest dead. I think we got that hint. I don't remember.
I think we just got it. But that is really handy as a hint.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting to a quadfecta.
Let's see what we got.
Shiro's
dead.
Oh my god!
My god.
Aliens required! Oh my god.
Okay, the good news in that is bottle of gold dust is not required.
Yep. Letter to Mama on aliens. Oh! South Clock Down Foolish. And Bank 2 is dead. But that means we need to get the cafe mask too.
Yeah.
Because we saw what was on the postman and it was dead.
Yep.
That is huge. And we have Cape Waff. Oh, that's crazy.
Sword Cape? What?
Yes. And you know what's possible is if we get both copies of the hint, it's just available right away.
Yeah, Chloe on aliens.
Well, there was a bottle. There was a,
Bottle. I don't know if
wallet.
we've checked.
The postman's
know if
hat we have not checked.
Yeah,
Which is a shame. Smithy 2 dead.
it's Storms.
Oh, that's Vanilla Storms. But it's still useful.
Yeah, let's check the other graves.
Mountain title
Title
deed. Oh my god.
That is ambiguous and a piece of.
Well, at least Knight 2 is unambiguously dead.
Yeah. Good transform. Bomb bag was observatory. Blue Rose.
Yeah. It was on the Moon's tier.
The Moon's tier, yeah.
Wait. Oh. I think he didn't mean to drink that?
Does have enough money to replace. Yeah, might have accidentally hit. Yeah. It is replaceable, but
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, that bomb bag is in fact in logic because of Deku.
Looks like
'Cause we
LTK
can-
was on the scrub in Tournament Field. Oh my god. That's
And
a
great
good pull.
fairy sword. Yep, so letter to cafe. Well, that's Wallet Wath then.
Yep. So that's letter to cafe to light arrow. Locked by the wallet. So yeah, the wallet
At
is
least
the
it's on
Wath.
the pendants though, and not the mask. So we can actually get light arrows this cycle.
We can. The odds of storms being required this seed is very, very low.
Yeah.
As my co-commentator discussed, Upper Econa is blocked by a lot of things. But let's look at our magic BS counter and see where we're at this seed. That is incorrect.
Seedbot doesn't think so. Okay, it was Blast Mask on there. Not required because we already have a bomb bag.
Milk
Road
Way
Waymaker.
That's a
Well,
good good location.
You'll be even funnier is if we got that Epona stuck on the rock again. You know, like in Milk Road on the big rock where Epona's like stuck there.
Yeah. Alright, we're getting Deku Playground from Ink. This is a Sphere Zero, so...
Yeah.
A mirror picked up by Shan.
Yep. Which is more likely now to being required.
Yep. $20.
Oh, he made his money back. That's what's important.
Yep, Shan will be drinking that chateau. It's fair. You got the hint that Bank 2 is dead. You don't really need to sell it at this point. So that's a good
Oh, we're
information
seeing
for
the
looking.
postman's hat.
Yep.
Although the wallet oh, that's where the cafe's mask is.
Okay. Pretty
Very
accessible.
easy. Oh
The
my
chain is dead,
god.
so it's likely the wallet. Yeah. Not likely. It
Yeah,
absolutely is.
absolutely 100% is the wallet.
Oh hey. Free Honda.
Ooh. Yeah. So now we just have to get Goron mask and the powder keg.
Yep. So those that don't know, we have a lot of hints in scrub settings, so you can get your keg hint from the keg Goron in the bomb shop. You can get a bottle hint from Evan in Zora Hall. You can get a gold dust hint, which we don't need, but just in
You
case
almost
you didn't
never
know.
need it anyway.
Yeah.
Butler
Butler's-
was a magic upgrade, I think?
I think it
Or a
said
bomb
bomb
breaker.
bag, but yeah.
Okay, either way it was an upgrade.
All right.
Oh my god, yes, Bunny Hood on Madame Aroma in bar would be hilarious.
Oh no. There's
Moo!
your money mask. Moo.
Hmm. Maybe the cow from Mario Kart World will start driving through.
Yeah, that was funny. Or the dolphin riding a dolphin.
True. But yeah, it'd be even more hilarious if it actually was the Bunny Hood in Aroma, like in the bar.
Yep.
That would be so foul, and I'm all here for it.
We'll need to pick up 50 more rupees. Oh no, they're fine. Never mind.
No, she can haggle him down to 100.
Right, I thought it was 150 for some reason. Probably the
It
mystery
starts
brain.
at 150.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
I'm so used to Price Shovel from Mystery.
That's fair enough. I mean, I've been playing a lot of RSL lately. Because the Swiss rounds have started for that as and that is a big chest on the Road to Ikana pillar, so we'll need a hook shot for that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if it was Bunny Hood in Madame Aroma Bar. Because we still need to find the Goron mask and the associated powder keg. And a bow, too, because those aliens won't die to anything other than a bow.
Woodfall Temple has Garo Mask. Shan will eventually get. Actually, Shan missed.
She did not do the time game, unfortunately. And Gossip Stones are hinted dead.
Yep.
So. Oh, that's unfortunate, because,
Oh, right. Ink didn't have a bomb bag coming here. This could be something. It is not. Not
it
punished.
is nothing. Yeah, if Sonata's in Castle, she might never get it then. Oh, but she might get aliens. Because I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably, like, letter to... Like, Madame Aroma probably has the bunny hood. It's a good chance of it.
Yep. Good peek. Kita has nothing. I think Ink already peeked that, but my memory is that of a goldfish.
Yeah, I think Ink did peek that.
Title deed. And we'll write that down. You do need a means of projectile, and I do believe Deku Bubble counts for Big Poe.
Yeah, I think it works on Big Poe.
It does work, I just can't remember if it's in Logic or not. Okay. Flying Bean. Also, to people that don't know these settings, there are 2 songs in Swamp. Skull Kid is dead, Eggs are dead.
Yep. Looks like Shan will be grabbing the Song of Storms, though. She has not grabbed the magic on Human Fairy yet.
Right.
Wait, what is that there?
Couldn't tell. Ink might want it. Angle too steep there. Chan
Yeah.
picking up Great Fairy Sword. That should be good. Is that another
that-
wallet? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I struggled to see that.
Apparently Ink doesn't want it, so it's nothing.
On the rough part of the cycle, unfortunate.
Yep. Bomber's Notebook. It did have that kind of shade, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been that. Yeah, because even now, I probably would grab the bunny hood if it was the bunny hood.
Yeah. That is healing.
Oh no! That's so unfortunate.
Interesting. So we have access to healing and storms pretty early. Shan will show us the letter and then mail it.
It has always been a little bit finicky, but yeah, egos may be required. Likely is, but heart container.
Alright.
But Shan will get those light arrows, and having that Milk Road Wath is huge.
Yep.
Because Ink will probably get it day 3 if he's rushing ranch hints.
Yep. Alright, so Ink just working through south here. We're gonna get another song check here.
Vanilla.
Sonata.
No, wait, yeah, bleh. Yeah, Sonata. Oh, yeah.
Let's just go into Woodfall Temple for our vanilla bow.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know what that means, though? That Garo mask is available.
It is. It is not locked by Gibdo.
So, there's a chance that it is either something like Zora Mask to get something else, or
Yep.
or a hook shot even, depending on what's going on in Kagar. Oh, well, there's something in Woodfall in the back.
Garo is in Woodfall Temple somewhere. Edge.
Yeah. And I have to
Frog.
be a little frog. I'm gonna be a little bit late on the. Oh, it's a bow. Well, Nope, bow is definitely Waff then. Oh god, that's a dungeon we can do right away. Heck, actually, I think Shan would probably do that then to get that, Garo mask.
Yep.
Seeing that tingles nothing. It's just I'm getting struck by ad percent.
Yep. Shan definitely could be a done. Oh, yep. Okay, Ink's getting that hint. Read it 3 times.
Which, Shan will get, those light arrows.
Yep.
Postman's head was just a piece of heart. It's for Madame Aroma specifically.
Alright, this is Cake with Great Fairy Sword. Yep. It's just over. Oh, we
P-Hat
got
has something.
Giant
Oh,
smash.
unfortunate. And there's the light arrows. We did find Cafe Mask. It's on the Clocktown map. Inca's gonna be rushing Ranch now, so he will get that bow going into Ranch.
Yep. Lights for Shan. Both runners doing extremely well so far. Shan missing magic. Ink has gone south, gotten songs. So from a progression standpoint, Ink has done quite a bit.
But yeah,
Good hint.
he's definitely gonna be getting that now. But after checking this tingle. Bombs are on the Moon's tier check in the observatory. That is very true. Madame Aroma could be ice arrows. Hmm. But it could very well be a difference between getting that bomb bag now.
Yep.
We have not seen Midnight Meeting. That's going to be probably a next cycle thing.
Yep. I love when you're walking away from people and Tattle's like, no, you want to keep talking to this person.
Yep. Worst part's when you want to walk away and she targets.
Yep. There's bow for Ink.
I can very much see Ink going through Ranch here.
Yep. We still need 2 more foolish.
Yeah. There's
Yep, getting that
the
in again. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it was a bomb bag upgrade. I didn't quite see it last time. I did see upgrade, and I saw it grayed out, so I knew it wasn't necessary, but
Yep. Wait.
Womp Archery's dead. Also,
Yep.
Moo once again.
Moo.
And, okay, it's just a repeat again. Now, the question is, does Ink go into, well, actually, Ink has less incentive to actually going into Woodfall Temple, other than dungeon completion, and,
Yep.
like, checking out Blue Boss Warp. Icona Canyon Foolish. So,
Rip
R.I.P. Pamela.
Yeah. Get your 7s in chat. Salute to Pamela. Storm Skip goes crazy now. Yeah. I mean, it was a good play by Shan to get it. You never know, but...
Well, the thing that's helpful is that if you get cursed by a bubble, you can, in fact, cure yourself of the curse.
Yeah, that is one of the benefits of storms.
Yeah, I can't get beans without water. It was vanilla storms. Looks like Inca's gonna be doing mini games here.
Yep. To those who don't know, if you enter as Deku, you get less targets. You'd be transformed back into human. It makes it easier.
Yep, and way faster.
For sure.
I mean, archery game is the easiest of the games. It's just made even easier now.
I think Bomb Skitball may want to may want to jump in this conversation, but yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with any of them. And RIP, that was Keaton Mask.
It was, and in these settings that is dead, due to the fact that Keaton can possibly hint what is on Rand's song.
Yeah.
It is extremely RNG based to get that particular question.
It would be nice if we had that question always set.
Yep. But I like these plays from Ink. You're want to take some time, let the clock tick down. You probably want to go into Woodfall Temple here sooner. Don't have to necessarily.
Mini
but...
games now is a good time.
Yep.
Because they're all the really fast ones.
Yep. Well, there are 3 in the pool, so there's nothing stopping it. We do have a dead blast mask, so...
Oh my god. You know what's funny is that we could actually get that blast mask.
We could. It's accessible. Nothing in these collections so far. Obs belongs to Termina Field.
Yeah, observatory is like the moon's tier check is Termina Field. But yeah, observatory itself is in fact Termina Field, whereas the bomber's hideout is East Clocktown.
Right. MMR making it complicated? Would you expect any less? Does OBS belong to ECT? Nice one, Velvet.
Okay, yeah, it was the Cursed Tome.
Yep, okay, cool. Okay.
Shan's now gonna have to wait, or hopefully get the... There we go. The nice clip up there.
I'm gonna pick up healing. What is Shan's time of day? Perfect time of day to go get Kamaro. Actually. Yeah. We'll likely go into Woodfall Temple, but I might... Yeah, I might put off Woodfall Temple to get that check.
The pots by the Scarecrow are Termina Field, but the pots like before the balloon are East Clocktown.
Also, Shan has not gone to turn in the Stray Fairy in North Clocktown. Still doesn't have magic. Ink does have that advantage over her.
Yeah. And Ink is now on his second cycle. He is setting up for a room reservation.
Yep.
Which will unfortunately lead to a dead chain.
Yep. And there is Sonata for Shan.
Yep.
Does Shan clear the dungeon? Does have Garo Mask. She doesn't have Gibdo Mask.
Yeah, but as I figured, Ink wouldn't really touch that Woodfall Temple.
I
think
may
part
have
of it...
100. I may have 100k riding on this blue. Might be a little bit. No, but yeah, it absolutely is a play. There's no reason to not go into Woodfall Temple and beat it. In Shan's eyes.
Yeah, she might not even be thinking about Kamaro. Let's see where Ink goes next, though. Well, obviously, actually, he's gonna probably check the post box to see disappointment. Sadly,
Yep.
so now he's gonna go. He's now gonna get his bomb bag basically, and probably go back to get that wallet.
Yeah. Why are we not getting Woodfall Temple? I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly.
is just not very like the thing is Majora's Mask dungeons are probably some of the weakest.
Shan knows about the Gamba? Quick, somebody check the chat.
Especially since we don't have transformation masks, so...
Yeah, for sure. We have one Ellie. Deku, no Goron, no Sora. Yeah, Ink will get that bomb bag.
Swamp Archery 1 was hinted it was the Moon's tier.
Okay.
And while South Clocktown being foolish, makes it really easy.
Yep.
The big thing I'm really hoping for Shan is getting to the North Clocktown Ferry soon.
Yep. I do remember having conversations with Shan where she has actually had that check as a last location. So hopefully that's not the case today.
Yeah, it's nice to have the races as close as possible. But there's that bomb bag for Ink.
Yep. Alright, Ink, where are you going? Going back to Clocktown.
Probably
Going to go ahead and check
wallet.
this.
Gotta get the passage to get the wallet, I think.
Yep. Forgot to right down Iconic Canyon. I think he did. Yeah, they're going back for it. Oh. There
Getting blocked by a bomber. Classy.
Yep. Speaking of bombers, we should probably do that check soon.
Yeah. But I did realize that, yeah, because of that South Clocktown, that Postman's hat was destined to being foolish.
That's right. That's right. Actually, I didn't think about that. So where... To my knowledge, if you get like an ECT foolish or an SCT foolish or any
North
foolish
Clocktown
with a post box, yeah. So anywhere with a post box,
multi-region foolish, like multi-regions work with foolish and how they interact with it. It used to be a really funny case with the Keton mask.
Yep.
Because you could have the Keton mask like lock springtime in the north.
Yep.
So you could have a Wath Keton mask with Foolish Mountain Village. Fun times.
Yep. It was also good to route in like Keaton Grass post dungeon because for those that don't know, there is Keaton Grass in Mountain Village. And it wouldn't be dead necessarily because, again, as my co-commentator mentioned, Mountain Village could be foolish, but that doesn't count if you have both Milk Road and North Clocktown accessible. So,
and if it locks springtime access. So it can get very complicated very quickly.
Yep.
It's the same thing with Tingle Hints, where you could get a hook shot on the Icona map for Tingle with Icona Canyon Foolish, is because you can't access Icona Canyon without the hook shot, so you can get Tingle having the hook shot on there.
Yep.
But we are finally getting a Western play. And I think we're getting a Northern play, actually, here, too. Or at least getting some money out of the Dodongos. I think we are extorting some money out of those lizards.
Yep. Also with healing Inkwell, Route, and Kamaro here.
Yeah. This is a good time to do it. You can squeeze the money out of them, and you can get Kamaro.
And also, you have to stand in the circle. You don't have to really, but it protects you from the bearfish. If
Oh, you
anybody
mean from
doesn't
the
get
sea
them,
bear?
yeah, the sea bear. My bad. Yeah. Oh, 5
And
rupees.
subsequently, protects you from the sea rhinoceros.
Yeah. What is a bearfish? It is a bear that is a fish.
The sea bear. uh,
It's a SpongeBob reference. I just forgot that I got the name mixed up.
well, speaking of fish and eating, oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Yep, go ahead and call down Tingle.
The nice thing about Great Fairy Sword is it's not affected by the curse, at least, so...
Yep.
Oh my god. There's a bean on Tingle.
Yep. Yeah, I misremembered Yoshi. Alright. This is probably Shan's favorite check. Mikau. If you don't know, Shannon Bread has a lot of Zora emotes.
Oh my god.
There's another bomb bag!
On midnight meeting. Oh my god. Not even bomb locked either. That's incredible.
Yeah. So, you didn't need to go observatory, really, except for his wallet.
No, but realistically, we're probably gonna get that one first.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just missing one bomb bag.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, that was hinted.
And it was hinted.
Alright, what are you, Macau? What have you transformed into? That is
Money.
his life inheritance. Oh, nice. Ink can get that this cycle.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I believe we prefer one half of the Super Lemons Brothers. Yeah.
Well, Ink will at least be getting his light arrows. The rupee flops over. Like it knew it was just the end. Is it the vaunted Zora Cape boulder check?
Yep. Do we have
This
a
check
classic
comes up a
Zora and
lot-
Zora Cape? Yeah.
This check comes up a lot more than you think.
Yep. Show me Zora.
Oh my god. Alright. Bated breath. Goron!
It's Goron!
Yo! That's even better. Oh, are we doing cringe swim? Yeah, we're doing cringe. It looks like we're doing cringe swim.
I don't think it's gonna do that.
Nah, not this time. Yeah,
we
I'd
can
get the
definitely get the
keg
keg
hint
in.
and go up north. Oh, she was getting the hint. Makes sense.
Yep.
Still looking for that last foolish. As Ink gets his light arrows, they're pretty much both like caught up in progression for the most part.
Yep.
The only difference being Ink's got that Gibdo mask. And Ink will be going, and Shan doesn't have magic.
Right.
So, let's see where it is. Twin Islands. Oh god.
Interesting.
So there's a 50... No. There's like a 1 in 4 chance that we require fire arrows, and then a 50% chance that we may need a Zora mask. Oh, this is a good time to check the... Oh. She's gonna get that cafe mask.
Yep.
But will she get the magic? I'm gonna lean on a little bit of a no here, sadly.
I really hope Shan does not memory hold this check again.
Yeah.
No, don't leave! Don't leave!
No! So unfortunate.
Yeah.
Also, absolutely banger soundtrack on Ink's side.
Yep.
But this is, yeah, it makes sense. This is a full clear of Woodfall Temple here.
Yep. We do know Gara Mask is in here. Stone Tower Temple accepts song. Okay.
There's a 75% chance that the fire arrows are required for the keg.
Yep.
At least in raw statistics. It depends on the logic here. Oh, let's see.
What do you got? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, we could get lens. True.
It is Lynn's simply, or is Keg simply in Zoe Grotto?
Well, we'll find out. This grotto has screwed me over in the past too, when I didn't have Goron mask.
Yep.
So, that looks like it, right there. No, it's the second magic!
Bailed! Absolutely bailed by Shan! Can you imagine skipping North Clawham Ferry?
Oh my god, I think that's the well, I saw a big chest there, so...
Man, what a great match.
That is so huge. And we haven't found much of interest in Woodfall Temple, which is not entirely surprising, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, dungeons in Majora's Mask are so underwhelmingly weak.
They are, especially with these settings.
Whereas you contrast that, like, with Twilight Princess, where they're insanely check dense.
Yep. Oh, there's Lullaby.
Oh my god, vanilla. So, yep, that mirror shield is required.
Yep. And yes, this still is Shan's first cycle. Been very thorough, ad percent.
Yep, smacked by ad percent. So I'll have no idea what was on that scrub, unfortunately, because Well, we got smacked by Twitch's most ridiculous superpower.
German ads. Yeah, blue is German. Going international. We're getting a taste of Germany here. Well, Jurassic World's just a movie.
At least we're not getting affected by it on the restream side as much.
Yep.
Fire arrows! Oh my god.
Yep.
Zora mask! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, just go into Zora cape with a bomb bag. Easy.
Wow.
So, you definitely want to do Snowhead here.
Yep.
I think that just goes without saying. Oh yeah, is it Hook or Fire Arrows on Aroma? Or Ice Arrows?
I'm thinking it's Hook at this point. Happy 1 hour, everybody. Let's go ahead and give a big old shout out to our runners, Ink7 and Shannon Bread. Joining me in the commentary booth today, we have Alexander Harold, and I am Sky Goro. Our trackers for this time zone are Baseball and SDG Sean. Thank you guys so much. And everybody thank our lovely restreamer Blue Roses for staying up late and giving us this awesome restream. Thank you so much, Blue. And thank you so much to our volunteers.
Also, that was a bottle on Gecko.
Oh, that's right. Blue's bedtime is at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right. The same as my bedtime. Yeah, I guess it is kind of new. Well, we know the keg can't be full. Well, actually, that's not true.
Egg is one of the songs we need because we have vanilla. Because Goron Lullaby is vanilla.
Right.
So, yeah, all the song checks now are required. So, oh no, this part sucks every time.
Well, one of the songs has to be New Wave.
True, very true. New Wave, there is a small chance. But if it's on Blue Boss Warp, then we gotta get every song check out regardless. So...
Yeah, for sure.
But we can at least check every song, so... Because we know where Keg is, it's Twin Islands, we know where, we have the Mirror Shield. And we have 2 dungeons we can actually do.
Yeah. Snowhead is a fine play here because we have a hint that Twin Islands has the keg, so...
Yeah,
Shan, despite being on a really long cycle, is really just taking control a little bit, especially with the magic bailout.
Yeah, the magic bailout was huge. I wouldn't. I'd actually prefer just doing Snowhead, because it's not that much faster with Hook. Whereas I'd much rather just full go mode Woodfall.
Yep.
Stone Mask.
Ink missing the crouch stab, so that's okay. He's down to, like, his final hit. Yeah. There's a
we haven't
boss in
seen
there
the
somewhere.
Garo Mask. but
We have not. It's probably right here. Well, it has to be right here.
there it is. Yeah, it doesn't take all that much to get a keg. It could be ice on aroma, is what we're saying too. Yeah. If we find hookshot, we're effectively in no mode. Oh, well, there's something here.
Yep.
It's just that Snowhead is just way more check dense. Oh my
Very
god,
wins.
lens!
I'm ignoring that. Also, Oath on Blue Boss Warp, so that explains the Foolish Accept song in Stone Tower Temple.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, Zoe Grotto having second magic. North was the play for Shan. Like, a lot.
Ink has technically won the Gamba because he did, Wait,
Yep.
Shan's not getting the freezered, chest. She didn't
Wait.
peek it. She only killed
Maybe
one freezered and melted the ice and just went.
I can understand that. Sometimes your mind's just full of things. You're thinking about what your opponent's doing. And I know Shan has expressed that Ink is a tough opponent, which he is. He very much is. So.
Yeah, I know. Let's see what's here. Red rupee.
But Ink will be getting Goron here shortly.
Yep.
Oh. Come on, you can save this. Backwalk.
Nice. Very clean. But yeah, he'll be getting back to... Probably was hoping to get Zora Mask or Hookshot before doing this, so... Yeah, that is very true. Of course, if it's ice arrows, then, well... Unfortunately.
Yeah, that would be problematic.
Yeah, this is now the time to kind of rush things, then.
Yep.
Yeah, it is especially big, because she skipped a few checks in Snowhead.
Yep. Gamba number 2, get your channel points in. Who wins? Who do you think is taking this, chat?
Honestly, like, it depends on how, like, again, that hook placement, I feel.
Yep.
Because if
I'm
it's on
thinking...
Madame Aroma, I think Shan actually just wins.
Yep.
Because she built up quite a bit of, like, an advantage at this point. Because
Yep.
the Gibdo mask just isn't all that big of one.
No.
And getting the second magic really helped here.
Alright, Ink picking up Stonks. You don't go Pirate's Fortress here at all because you have nothing to do there. So yeah, we'll definitely go
Yeah,
cave.
she is
Nose cave
immediately just... Yeah, she's 100% just rushing. Oh, she's going up here.
Yeah.
Probably hoping for that last Foolish Hint.
Last Foolish Hint was Stone Tower Temple except song.
Okay. Okay, because Ink doesn't have that hint yet, but Shan does. Oh, she's gonna do Darmani, or nah?
Nope.
Nah.
Never mind. the bait.
The bait
We've
and
been
switch.
bamboozled. We've been
We've been
Schmeckledorf.
Sniffledorf.
Sniffledorf. Oh.
Oh!
It is Hook. It is
That is
Hook.
huge! It is Hook! Shad just needs to find the powder keg and then just go... This is basically no mode. Because she knows where the Garo mask is, she just has to go through Woodfall Temple. She may end up full clearing that, but that is huge.
Yep.
Alright.
It's Hook or
If
some
this is-
disgusting chain leading to Hook. That's Keg.
Oh.
Go, go, go.
I think we are on the path.
Does the powder in that keg still ignite? Alright, Shan's gonna... Honestly, I wouldn't even deposit rupees here. You got a 50 on the clock tower. Go, go, go.
Just probably easier to just do this.
Oh, yeah, and sword power. Right. Well, we have Great Fairy
Well-
Sword, so doesn't matter.
It's not the Great Fairy Sword, it's just... Then you don't have to climb. You just go to the bank, get 50, and then basically set up aliens. Oh, you know what's the perfect thing to do while waiting for aliens? Woodfall Temple.
Yeah. Yeah, this route's really... Oh, Shan's just going straight into Woodfall. No? Yes? Might have jumped off there. Unfortunate. There's going on for Ink.
I would actually have like a... I'd have had that as my time waster here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Though I do 100% understand this. Yep, 30 seconds, get your votes in, guys. Ink or Shannon Bread, it's a close race. Ink could still get back in this.
Yeah. But yeah, once we saw those ice arrows, it was just guaranteed at this point. Although Shad has definitely put up, like... Yeah, you could push east, but the problem is you don't have hookshot. And we need hookshot for, the east push. Which is why I said that Woodfall Temple would have been the better push here.
Yeah.
Because you probably waste a good majority of your time in Woodfall Temple, and you just gotta wait a little bit, unfortunately.
Is Shan just sending it?
I think she's just booking it.
Taking a bets that that Adoa has... Wow. Super aggressive by Shan, but I like it. I like it, taking a risk. In Blitz, you have to do that. These seeds are designed to be quick.
Yeah. I do respect that, though I would have pushed this till, like, waiting for aliens, personally. Yeah, I would prefer to do this in a new cycle, because then I can burn time of day. Because even if you full clear, you're not wasting all that much time. Other than, like, the chest opening animation and door opening stuff. Like, the extras that you do. Madame Aroma, you can get that anytime at night 3, but if you want to do past opening for, like, past 9 p.m. for the milk bar, you will need the Romani mask, which both of our runners do have. But it's aliens that we need the time wasting for, unfortunately.
Yep. There's Garo Mask.
I mean,
And
the
Shan-
night 3 time wasting is not going to be very difficult because we have a lot of things we can do, but...
Yep. Yeah, absolutely nothing stopping Ink from climbing right back in this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's as my co-commentator said, Shan has gotten rid of some time wasters here, but yeah, the Ink could definitely pull right back into this. There's nothing saying he's lost.
Although there is one thing, Ink is also going to have to just basically sit around and do nothing too.
That's true. Both runners
Because
are
he's
in...
already burned through his time wasters as well, like... Unless they want to go looking for FD, but it's not really worth it right now. We have no idea where it is.
We might be doing some
like...
some thumb twiddling, actually.
Yeah, which is truly unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think Woodfault ended up being a bit of a mistake, which that is definitely why you gotta manage. Like, it's not like in most of the other Zelda games where dungeons are extremely check dense in standard.
Yep.
So it makes it, like, it's very valuable to rush them. Whereas in Majora's Mask, you usually have checks within the single digits for their dungeons in standard, so it's usually not worth rushing them unless you know that there's like an item in there, or you have a feeling that there's an item in there. Yeah, because now we're just gonna have to sit and wait for time.
Yeah, we're just assuming Hook right here, but Hook does lock a lot of stuff.
So Hook's the only thing it can be.
Yeah, it's got to be something either. Yeah, it could be something that locks Hook as well, but it shouldn't be that difficult. It shouldn't be like a difficult check.
Yeah, it has to be something leading to Hook if it's not Hook itself. And it's not Lens because we have Lens, so it'd be like a trade-in mask.
Yep.
A sort of one and done deal sort of thing.
Oh man, it'd be like All Knight's Mask or something like that.
Oh god, that would be so evil. I love it. That is possible.
Yeah.
Well, if this is... There's a 50% chance that we don't need to go into Ikana Tower, or like into Ikana Castle.
Yep. And we'll find out right here.
Yep. And then the one that dodged.
Alright. To be or not to be for Mirror Shield? To not be.
Mirror Shield is not required. It'll look pretty on our back, but that's about it.
Yeah. Double timing in ranch. Gotta figure out something to do.
You could just do nothing like the Great Magic Conch says.
Yeah, do nothing. Nothing like waiting in a one-on-one race.
Play
Looks
some
like
song and then pause buffer for 6 minutes.
God, there's so many pause buffers.
Oh, that's the fast version. The base version where you do the regular time is 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then the aliens never move an inch. But the timer keeps moving by like 1 increment per frame.
Yeah.
It is cursed.
Alright, looks like Shan might go PF or PR to waste some time here. You could find FD.
Probably looking. Yeah, I think that's probably the thing that they're going to be doing is looking for a Fierce 80 because it will significantly speed up the fights. Or we'll just.
We're just going for a Zora swim.
I mean, to be fair, she is a fan of the Zora, so. You know, we don't have anybody who is like a big fan of Deku, you know, to the point of making it part of their avatar.
Yeah, we don't have a Sky Deku. We only have Sky Goro.
Or a Shan Deku.
Shan Deku, yeah. Shan a fan of Zora's, me a fan of Goron's. Any Deku fans out there? Any Deku Soldier fans?
Because we got lemons.
We have Deku Soldier.
Oh my god, the Twilight Princess game over theme. Not gonna lie, that that theme still lives in my head rent-free after all these years.
Yeah. Shan really doesn't want to commit to anything
I
here.
think she's just Zora swimming here. I mean, dolphin diving is a lot of fun, to be fair.
Yeah, I definitely want to hunt for... You don't have to get into the ranch until about, like, 2:30, 2:45. So...
I have, like, while waiting for aliens, gone and used the washroom. Yeah, this ramp sucks.
Yep.
It's one of the few improvements that the 3DS does really well with. The other one being like how it handles soaring.
Yep. A lot of
And
people
long
don't
a
like
double
Zora
time.
swimming for sure, but
Okay.
it's like
Zora swimming in the 3DS version is absolute trash. Like
I
objectively.
don't know. I
speaking.
understand. I understand why they did it because sometimes Zora can be a little wonky, but yeah, to use magic to swim fast, yeah, that's I agree. That's the greatest decision. There is a mod, or yeah, it's MMR3D
the
Rando that
randomizer changes it. It also changed the Deku skipping mechanic, where it's momentum based, like it is in the N64 version.
yeah.
Although it still wouldn't fix, the problems with the bosses. Going for more set piece kind of fights, which I'm not a big fan of.
Okay, Link is walking. We gotta put in a cumulative down.
Yeah, she 100% would be pulling out the Brenman mask if she could.
Yep.
Give us a show for all us Lemon fans.
We do have Kamaro mask.
Not quite the
That
same.
could suffice. Not the same. Not the same. I would say outside ranch just because the cutscene for aliens is super long, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
And you know the worst part is, Ink's gonna have to go through it too.
Yeah.
Because he burned through his time waste. The only thing that would help him at that point would be searching for FD, but he's probably going to be sitting and chilling.
Oh no, that's rough.
Oof.
That was just a little early. That's rough. It's okay, we can try again.
This is one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of Aliens, is it tends to lead to, you know, more waiting.
Oh,
No, not
ink!
again!
Oh, that's rough.
That's so unfortunate. So close too.
Yeah.
That jump, to be fair, is really annoying to do.
It is. Oh, man. Come on, you got this, ink. Nice.
Nice! You got it.
This is our box. There are many boxes like it, but this is ours.
True.
I remember, like, back when I was a kid, I was always slow down time for Aliens, and now that I play Rando, I'm like, what was I doing? Dude, so much time.
To be fair, not having the knowledge. Yep, Zora was only required for the keg. Well, that keg did lead to a hook shot, so a little more than that, at least.
We only had to go west for one thing.
For Goron Mask, yep. It was Wath too, by the way.
Yeah.
And you logically required a bomb bag.
Yep. Hold on a second, guys.
Uh-oh. Well, there are some arrows in the box. And there are some in the grass in the ranch, so...
Problem. My Mama Goro says hi, and my dog Honey Bun says hello as well.
And there's the keg for ink.
Yep.
Ultimately, this race just came down to who went to Zorcape first.
It did. Jan? Really? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Resetting, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, hard to justify going cape without hookshot, though it is Wath, so it's definitely in your mind. Yeah, I mean, you have to reset. You know that you're in go mode. You
Or at
don't need
least
ice arrows. It doesn't matter. Ink didn't pick them up, I don't think. So...
He did not see them, yeah.
Yeah, Ink is behind by several minutes at this point. There is the express mail that was required and hinted.
Yep.
Pretty nasty spot for it, all considered.
I am so glad I'm not playing this one. I
Yeah.
hate aliens.
1% bullshit. Alright.
Wow. Wow. Are we sure that Scrub's bot is not Am? Or colluding with Rando bot?
Yeah. It is, yeah, it is kind of a jet, yeah.
Yeah, but it has aliens, so it automatically sucks.
Oh, 2%. It went up a whole percent.
Oh my god.
All right, fair. Fair.
You know, you could say it just doubled.
Yeah, it literally did. Edge percent. Oh, okay. We're adding 6%.
Oh my god. We have quadrupled it. Yeah. The really crazy thing about the seed is if someone just rushed, um, you know, Zora Cape really early on with the bomb bag, this is like easily a sub 130 seed.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
And the
It
seed
only went
had,
up by 3%.
yeah. Uh, this seed did have the potential to go sideways a lot. It just turns
It
out
did.
Goron Village was loaded.
There it is.
There's Hook. That is official go mode for Shannon Bread.
The nice thing is that we're already in night 3, so that helps a lot.
Everybody redeem go mode. We are go. I think we broke the bot. I think Scrubs Butler went back to sleep.
Oh, there's another bow on there. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's a bow locked bow if I ever saw one.
100%.
Uh-oh. It seems like Ink's stream is actually having issues.
Yep, hopefully Ink is local recording. Shenanigans. Lovely.
Oh, it looks like at least it's coming back.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. It got struck by the merciless merciless machines wanting to slow us down.
Yep. Nice.
Shan gets ice arrow skip.
It's like in between, it looked like Ink is, yeah, probably gonna go do Pirate's
Pirate's
Fortress to
Fortress?
waste time.
Yeah, I could very much see that.
Yeah, I am excited to see if Shan can get left side. Uh and Chloe mentioning in chat that Chloe has taught Shan how to do it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like oh no, it's back. I just had to unpause.
Yep.
Technical difficulties. But it looks
Yep.
like we are so back.
Yep.
Oh, that's a biggie. Is this Fierce Deity? Eyes?
Let's see.
No, my
Bunny
god! The bunny hood!
Nice.
Oh my god!
Hey, that Gibdo's in logic.
The Gipto is finally in logic. Well, that's a good find.
Yeah. The crowbar. Somebody dropped their crowbar every time they warp. Somebody dropped the pipe.
Yep, Shan resupplying. This is a good time to do so. Oh my god, though, that bunny hood placement is absolute cinema.
Wow. Coming in hot in chat. Damn. I feel violated. Wow. Yeah, well, Gorons can walk through lava. Let me see Azora do that.
They can't even outswim a beaver.
Here we go, Shan doing left side. Here we go. Good
This
turn.
should be good. Nice. Very
Nice. Well done, Shan. Beautiful execution. Falling is okay because we already spawned the chest. You can jump on the horn.
clean. Yep. As Ink drops the pipe.
Yep. Almost aliens time for Ink.
Yep. As we get basically twin mold on Shan's side, and she has those ice arrows.
Yep.
That will make the fight slightly faster.
I am curious
Although I
where
am
FD is sitting.
Yeah, me too. It'd be funny as if it was on twin mold, because it would still fulfill the foolish.
That would be such a middle finger. That
It
would be such a middle finger. Though I do not believe that Fierce Deity can be in a foolish location.
It is the one location it can be that is foolish. Because it would be directly locked by the Giant's Mask.
Giant's Mask, right. We picked up Giant's Mask, right.
That being said, it's not realistically going to be there. The odds are so low.
Yeah, for sure.
I've had a FD on Goat before, and that was hilarious.
Alright, we know Shan's nervous. Pulse pounding. Just calm down. Make your shots here. This should be a clean one. Nice. Oh, just missed.
2 shots, nice.
Nice.
Oh god. Red running towards us. That's not what we
Red.
want to see.
As Twin Rova is Troll Rova, we also have Troll Mold.
Yep.
Been attacked, just missed. Gonna have to get a magic drop here soon. For those that don't know, Twin Mold drops magic by smashing into those.
But it's not consistent. That's the
It is
worst
not
part.
consistent. The worst part is when you run out of arrows, and arrows are a really low percent drop. Okay, this should be a good shot. Oh, no!
Oh, unfortunate. Nice, you got one on blue now as well, so it's 2 red, 1 blue.
Alright, Ink. Getting to aliens.
I think there was a magic drop. No.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You can pelt them with arrows. If you don't feel like
takes
getting
10.
magic, it does. That's the bad part.
I've done Twin Mold without magic before in combo rando with, like, Dungeon ER and Boss ER. Pain and suffering.
It
When
100%
Twin
is.
Mold is the Deku boss.
Yeah. So, the worst thing I have ever seen with Twin Mold was one of my friends couldn't get an arrow drop, couldn't do anything, and they ended up beating Twin Mold by with rolling Goron into their tails. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, but it was done.
Because I know you could do it with bombs and with spin attacks.
Yep. Okay, there's one more.
Yep.
Nice. There is express mail for Ink. The final
Right
worm
as
down for
Shan-
Chan.
Right as Shan finishes off Twin Mold, or Troll Mold.
Yeah. Bro, can you...
Like in Ink's chat, Ink himself just wrote, like, can't wait for the Ice Hero bait.
Little do they know.
Well, they'll find out in a bit that it is not bait. Because we saw the Ice Heroes first.
Yep.
We do know where Edith is. It's in, like, Dompe's grave. Grave Night 3.
Looks like Shan's gonna pick up a safety fairy. That's fair.
But, yeah. Majora shouldn't be too bad, though, because we do have Great Fairy Sword.
Hey, there's the second part of the Super Lemon Brothers.
Yes. But, yeah, it's just a straight shot right to the end here.
Yeah. You have Great Fairy Sword, you got bombs, you got lights. It just lines up perfectly.
You got Zora Mask as well, so pretty
Yeah.
easy. Because if you don't have Zora Mask for this fight, what you can do is spin attacks when it comes swooping down towards you. Well, we also have Mirror Shield, so if it does its attack, you can actually just hit it that way.
Yeah, you can also use Mirror Shield to get rid of the remains, which can be pesky.
Oh, yeah. The thing that is annoying about them isn't even the damage, it's the knockback.
Yeah.
Because it just takes you out of basically stun locking Majora, which is so annoying. But yeah, I would love to know where Fierce Deity was in this seed as well.
I kind of want to know where the rest of our deeds are. We didn't find any. We found LTK, which we couldn't use for toilet paper. No deeds, no... Didn't really need to do mini games.
Well, we did find a deed. It was
Oh, right.
Dompe, like, grave.
Right, but you're not picking that up.
Sean making sure to, she's basically having Majora's Fight insurance here.
Yep. Get rid of these guys. Also, if you guys don't know, if you have light arrows equipped and you run out of magic, since you do have light arrows equipped, Majora still detects it as light arrows, so it will still stun her.
Though,
as light arrows would.
Majora doesn't try to dodge them. That's the
Right.
big thing. Because you can stun Majora with regular arrows, but Majora will try to avoid them.
Right. Alright, it's one-on-one now. Shanna's alone, Heart has to be racing.
Yep.
She was completely convinced that,
It's a pre-complete dungeon, so...
Yeah.
With these settings, one dungeon is always pre-completed. Which one it is random.
Welcome in, Verdant Ash and Raiders. This race is just about to wrap up. Lower bracket, round 3, Shannon Bread versus Ink. Shannon, push Zora Cape. Super mega early, got Goron. And then North just had everything. North had her magic bailout, her Zora, it was just everything kind of fell into her lap. Ink went Zora Cape a little later.
And that was actually kind of the deciding factor for this race, really.
Really was.
It was almost a deciding factor for North Clocktown Ferry, but not quite this time.
Were you donking, Ash? Alright, so those that don't know, if you place a bomb in the middle of this, it will knock down Incarnation.
Yeah, it's the origin bug. There's something similar in Ocarina of Time with
where you hit
Bongo
0-0, right? Like,
yep.
And it affects the entire area. Oh. Accidentally went a little too far. There we go, we got it. Can we get the stun lock? 3.
Looking good.
4.
So, almost.
Come on.
Nice. Got it.
Yep. You can roll over with Goron to save a little time. Oh, man. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, mom's spaghetti for Shannon Bread. There's the lock.
Nice.
And GG's to Shannon Bread. We'll move on to face SDG Sean. And Ink did hit the DNF. Understandably so.
Yeah. But yeah, the big difference for sure was ultimately just when they went to Zora Cape. And we almost had a decider just on the North Clocktown Ferry.
And according to chat, Shan has picked up a PB in Blitz settings. Congratulations, Shan. And congratulations to both runners putting on a really good show.
Yeah. And them taking the alien's bullet for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And what a race. What a good race. Hope chat enjoyed. Let's see. I think I have the race room open. Ink is going to pass the interview. Shan will be joining us.
Understandable.
I can't wait to tell her where her first magic was.
Yeah.
I can't believe you skipped North Clocktown Ferry.
Oh my
That
god.
is so good. That is so good. That is Rando being Rando at its highest peak.
Although I am definitely curious on where that Fierce Deity is,
For
because we
sure.
should be able to get that spoiler log open now.
And there is Shannon Bread rating in. Congratulations, Shan. Great race. And we are joined by Shannon Bread. Shannon, fantastic job.
Thank you.
Really good race. Excellent PB. How did you feel?
I'm actually shaking because I didn't think I would win. And the main reason for that was aliens.
Yeah.
I screwed that up bad.
We did want to ask, why didn't you save Woodfall until, for a time waster for aliens?
Because I think irregardless, Woodfall would have saved me 2 hours in game. Because I was gonna rush through to Adalwa anyway. Because the only thing in Woodfall was Garrow. So I took the gamble it was on Adalwa, which paid out, of course.
It did.
Worst case scenario, I would have done that.
That's surprising. I actually had Gibdo first.
Welcome in, Ink GG's.
Yeah. I never got Gibdo.
It was on Postman minigame.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I can't do that.
And you missed the first magic.
Yeah, so you like skipping Clocktown Ferry, huh?
No, I forgot about it.
I knew you did. I knew you did. We have talked about that instance where you just memory hole that completely.
Yep.
Because it happened again, because that was where magic was the first one.
So, yeah, I did my terminal routing, and then I got captains, and I was like, I either do North Clocktown, including Bomb Granny, or I do captains. So I did captains, and then did Milk Road Way of the Hero, because I assumed it was some sort of projectile of some sort. But I just want to say, when I got Fires and Zora, my brain just immediately was just like, let's go mode. Right there for me. But
So,
when you got the ice arrows in Mountain Village, that definitely secured it.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I saw, because I was just gonna go straight to Keg, but I thought, what are the chances that Ladder to Mama's for ice arrows? So
decent.
I just checked Mountain Village just so I didn't have to go back and fight God again in case. And thank God. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have cared anyway because I would have just skipped ice arrows completely. I didn't need them. But it was nice having that confirmation that I didn't need that. Well, that it was definitely Hook on Ladder to Mama.
Yeah.
I didn't have that confirmation. Oh yeah, hit me.
I did want to ask you. You didn't have Hook. You didn't get your bomb bag until a little later. So I assume that's why you didn't want to go to Zora Cape. Off the rip. Where Shan kind of went Zora Cape pretty early. Zora Cape's like hard to justify with no hook.
I get that. It's just the no explosives, and it was like, okay, go Cape or do progression prog Woodfall Temple. I did prog Woodfall Temple for like lost me time. I don't know how much time. Probably maybe like 3 or 4 minutes.
It's a short dungeon. It's a short dungeon.
Not getting Goron like getting Goron so late probably just like lost me it.
That we both have discussed.
Oh my god. So it was on Treasure Chest game.
It was Fierce Deity Treasure Chest game.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. As soon as I got Fire and Zora's, I was like, I'm done. I don't care about the rest of the seed.
Yeah, Goron Village was just freaking stacked.
I know.
There were a lot of ways the seed could have gone wrong, but as soon as you hit Goron Village, it's over.
Yeah. So with the bomb bag, right? because I do OBS opener, it's just part of what I do. And then because obviously on Observatory, it was the East Clocktown hint, and I knew that there was a big chest. I was just like, and then I saw the wallet, and then I saw LTK on Larry the Business Scrub, and I was just like,
Larry.
oh, that's the Waff. That's the Waff. Right there. Because the light arrow's on Cafe. And I was like, thank God it wasn't on Keaton's mask, and it was just on his chest. I could just grab it in the same cycle.
Yep.
But yeah, and then it was getting to a point where the game was starting to feel a little bit bottlenecky. I was on third day when I did Cape, and I was just thinking, like, should I just go grab the owl statue and pop over to Cape? You know, I'm not going to lose too much time, but the amount of times that you've got a Gyog start and then there's like a key item in West. I thought, screw it, I'll go over there anyway. I'll check Cape. It's just the bomb grotto. It's not like I'm going to check the like, you know, it's not very time consuming. And I saw the big chest and I was like, okay, this is either Goron or it's Zora. And hey ho.
Yep.
It was Goron, and I was like, oh, there's the Wasp. Don't need to ever come west again, hopefully.
Yep.
And then as the seed progressed, I got the fires and Zora. I was just like, yeah, okay, so Letter to Mama has Hook. And to be fair, right, I routed aliens so bad, right? Like, as in, it hit 6 p.m., so I started swimming west.
There was no way to route it in good. Like, it was gonna be everybody's go mode. Like, I basically had to do the same thing. And I was just doing tricks on the way, because I never did MV, so I never got AAs. So it's not like I was able to wait. But since it's your last item, you just sort of have to, unfortunately, wait. There's not really a good way to route it.
Yeah, you were just doing a little tour around Grey Bay Coast.
Yeah, I decided to go swimming.
We thought you'd go into Pirate Fortress there for a little bit.
I was tempted, but I wanted to keep my zoning to a minimum. So I was tempted, and I was really sad I couldn't do beavers. Because that would have been entertaining. But yeah, and then I started wide link walking towards.
Yep, saw that.
Yeah, I thought you would appreciate that.
I don't know why, but I hummed Accumula Town for that.
Yeah. To be fair, right? Sky, you will appreciate this. Some others might appreciate this as well. Do you know what song was playing when I was wide walking?
No.
It was "Have You Checked Your Butthole" by Tom Cardy. Yeah, that song was playing when I was wide walking.
So we do have Velvet posting our deed locations. We have Darmani had land title deed. Ikana Pillar had swamp title deed.
Yep.
Obviously Dompe Digging had the mountain title deed. And Right Path Chest had ocean title deed.
Yeah, dear God. To be fair, I was so happy I didn't find Gibdo in that seed. I was just like... Also, I grabbed Storms because I got the GFS in Day 1 Grave and I was just like... It's already there. It's like 2 seconds.
Maybe. There was a maybe.
Yeah. I scrapped it.
I do have to say both of your guys' routes were really good. It seemed like both of you had a plan and strategy, and you found things along the way. Again, like Alex and I were like, yeah, I think it's the Goron, and just that.
I believe
the Goron. That was the deciding factor for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like even when I picked up Goron, I was like, this could be the definitive difference between me and Ink, because it is so low sphere.
Yeah. Also, I could feel your hand shaking on Majora. I could feel it.
Oh my god. Yeah. I had more trouble with first phase than third phase. But no, do you know where I struggled the most in the game? Besides, aliens. Was Adolwa. He was being insert rude word here. He just wouldn't. I had like 1 hour left.
Did you get FD sword?
No.
Sorry, not FD sword. GFS. Did you get?
Yeah,
GFS?
I had GFS. I just couldn't shoot him in the knee. He just kept moving. He did not want to be an adventurer. I couldn't get him to stay still.
The one time Adola decides to be a boss.
I know, no, like, can you not? And Twin Mold.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't drop any magic or anything. I was just like,
Your
getting
ECT chest did have Romani, Chateau Romani, so it was an option to go get that.
yeah.
If you needed. But you weren't go. You were go. Your brain was like go go go
My
go go.
brain. If I had time to kill, I would have just purchased it from the milk bar. To be honest, but
Yeah.
I don't really need, like, the only time I need magic for Majora is if I have one magic, and to be fair, I don't need to use light arrows on Majora. I only need to use like fires on the masks, really, because they're the problem. I don't really struggle with Majora, providing I have GFS and I can actually get the stabs down. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I only really need elementals for the actual problem children.
So you will be moving on to face STG Sean. Ink, unfortunately, you are eliminated, but I gotta tell you, buddy, your improvement is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely amazing to watch you.
Honestly, you're the person that I'm most terrified of in this tournament. Because some of the times that you could get, I was just like... When I was sitting at aliens, I was just like, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. But, yeah, GG's. I feel like I kind of... The aliens kind of... I don't feel it was fair. But, to be fair, aliens was really horrible to route in the seed. For anybody.
Yeah, I saw Ink.
Yeah,
Ink, you did like you did a triple check on that hint. On the hint, you were like, "What is that? Wait, express mail? Wait,
yeah,
express mail."
See, and the worst part is, I have beaten you in practice races, Sean. Sorry, side note. I am reading the chat. I have. I will go back into race time and I'll find the times that I beat you. Anyway,
It'll be a heated rivalry.
Well,
UK
you
versus
will be
UK.
facing Sean next, so...
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. We're gonna crap talk each other all the way until that happens. I forgot what I was saying now. I got completely distracted what I was gonna say.
I don't know what parts you guys live in the UK, but maybe it's just like an area rivalry or something.
North versus South, how about that?
Let's go.
And then whoever wins faces Chloe for a second time, because we've both faced Chloe. So it's gonna be interesting.
Definitely good matches waiting to happen for us.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, if anybody doesn't have any thoughts on the seed, any remaining thoughts from you guys, any questions from chat, we can go ahead and get Blue to take us away.
I don't know. I hated... Oh, I did have a comment, actually, to Chloe. How did you feel when I got required letter to mama on an always hint? Because every time I have a race where I have required letter to mama on an always hint, I lose. And it's the first time that I actually survived. I hate letter to mama. I really do.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my last one.
I mean, at least it was hinted.
No, Chloe knows, because my first ever Challenge Cup match, I had double required letter to mama on boat archery, and I've just never recovered. And then I keep getting letter to mama hinted on stupid always hints, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, because letter to mama's gonna be the end of me.
No, you see, the real thing is that in Scrub's new settings, for some reason, the sometimes hints that don't get hinted always end up being something required for me.
True.
Like I had a seed where literally like 4 sometimes hints that weren't hinted were all required.
Yeah.
I was like, why couldn't you hint any one of those?
And why couldn't they hint aroma and bar? Because then we would know if it's ice arrows or hook, right? And then we could actually make a definitive decision. But nope, it gave us Shiro and Bank 2. I mean, to be fair, Bank 2 is nice when you have a Waff wallet, but whatever. And Swamp Archery, Waff bow, but still. Why couldn't it be aroma and bar? Ugh.
Yeah, but thank you
So-
both for this wonderful race. We had a lot of fun watching you. You both did amazing. Thank you for letting us restream it.
You're very
Um,
welcome. Thank you
Come.
for restreaming it.
Thanks for
I'm
restreaming
dying.
it.
You're welcome. If you aren't following these two, go do that. Thank you to our wonderful commentators, Alexander Harold and Sky Goro. Thank you to our trackers, Baseball and SDG Sean, who kept us up to date on what is actually going on. And yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord or want to become a part of this community, definitely go check out our Discord. And we will be raiding onto KLO, who is doing a weekly race in Uder, though. So
good.
I hope you all have a wonderful time, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.